Good afternoon. This is Matthew here with Pasture Management, and fortunately, I've got David, my business partner, here with me today. David, how are you doing today?
Doing great, Matt. Thank you. Glad to be here.
Yes, sir. David, one of the questions that we get asked a lot is, from our first-time fence builders is, where do I even begin? I've never done this before. What's the first things I need to do to get my fence built right?
Great question. One of the first things I always like to consider is what are we going to be fencing in or out? Let's identify the species, the crop, whatever it may be, and go from there. Once we identify what we're fencing in or out, let's talk about what type of fence is best for us. Is it high tensile electric? Is it barbed wire? Is it high tensile fixed knot wire? Once we identify what we're fencing and choose our type of fencing, we can then talk about our post spacing and our brace spacing, because depending on what we're building, that would dictate post spacing, post needed, the number of braces. We also need to talk about gate location. Where do we want our gates? If we're, for example, fencing in cattle, what's cattle flow? Where is our water located? Are they going to move from pasture A to pasture B to get water? Is there water in every pasture? All of those are crucial when we start to plan this endeavor. And I would tell everyone, draw your fence out before you ever purchase the first bit of material. Put your idea, your plan on a sheet of paper. Think it over.
That's right, because that's definitely going to save you money in the long run. And then, we know from doing these projects, another important thing to do is to get out on the ground before you start building. Make sure you got everything cleared up. It makes the construction go a whole lot smoother.
Spend a little time with the chainsaw, the bush hog, the bulldozer, whatever you need, and you'll be satisfied with your end result fencing.
That's right. Well, so that's kind of closes out how to get started planning your first fencing project. But be sure to check out our next video in this series to understand better what materials you'll need to build your long-lasting fence.
Thank you, Matt. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Dave.